But with demand outstripping supply, where is the oil going to come from?
There are only a few places of undiscovered oil left. One of them is the war-torn environments on the Horn of Africa. In fact, the northern region of Somalia, or Puntland, contains the same geography as Yemen and Saudi Arabia. There are billions of barrels of oil under the sand.
Somalia? Didn't we just get reports of the worst fighting in Mogadishu since the U.S. Marines left more than a decade ago?
That's true. The war rages on. The CIA has backed the Ethiopian government, which has recently invaded Mogadishu in order to force the hardcore Islamo-fascists that control that part of the world. This effort has been partially successful to date. But that really doesn't matter because there is no fighting in northern Somalia or Puntland.
Okay.
There's a huge difference between Puntland and Mogadishu. Puntland acts as an independent state with laws, human rights, the ability to sign treaties, etc. At any rate, war or no war, there's a desire by global forces to reap the natural resources of Africa. So after 2 decades of relatively little outside interference, Africa is in play once again.
By in play, what do you mean?
Well, the CIA is there. The Army just reconstructed its command structure, creating an Africa command, and it has 1,700 American troops in Djibouti, just west of Puntland, though it's not getting much play in the media. In fact, most people have never heard of the African command, but it's there. On the other side, you have the Chinese President Hu Jintao, who has visited Africa twice in the past year. China is investing billions of dollars in 8 African countries in a bid to secure resources from oil to gold. This is not surprising since Africa supplied between 25 and 28% of China's oil imports last year.
So you believe there will be a new Cold War for natural resources in Africa?
You can put it that way, sure. A proxy fight to secure the world's last untapped pool of black gold. The upshot is that gasoline is headed towards $4. Who knows if it will get there? It's likely. Oil is headed towards record highs. China has been growing at 10% a year since 1978. The U.S. continues to increase demand. Alternative energy isn't cost effective, at least not yet. There is money to be made in Africa in oil, and that's where I advise you to look.
Chris, where can viewers get more information on how to profit from this oil Cold War in Africa?
Well, you can go to redzoneprofits.com or taipanfinancialnews.com.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
That's all for this edition of Market Insights. I'm Krista Das, and I'll see you again next week on taipanfinancialnews.com. Have a great week.